Hey guys, it is Sunday Super Bowl day. I'm not a huge football watcher to begin with, but I have been to Super Bowl parties in the last several years. This year I am not going to any party because nobody had a party that invited me. So this year I am just staying in. I am going to go to Sunday service, and after that I'm just chilling with the fam. Maybe we'll watch it here. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you will enjoy today's video. Today I'm going to be trying out and testing the new Dior Forever foundation. This is the replacement to the Dior Undercover foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. It is now in the actual glass bottle versus being in a plastic bottle. So the original Forever Undercover that they're replacing is this one right here. Is a 24-hour full coverage foundation, and I love this foundation, especially for like events and stuff, because it is just so full coverage, but it's not like cakey, and it covers really well, and it is also still buildable even though it's already a full coverage foundation. When I first got this, I thought that like for Dior, like the packaging was meh. You know, like the top, like the lid is actually decent. It's a heavier plastic, but this here looks like a paint bottle kind of thing. It's just this like, it's a hard plastic, but in a way it's kind of still soft-ish, so you could squeeze it if you need to like get the last drop. I've had several of these and I really loved it, and I just found out they were discontinuing it, and that's when the guy got me into buying the new one. The new one actually has two different finishes. There is a more dewy, which is what I got, skin glow finish, and then the other one is a matte finish. I usually always buy matte because I love a matte finish, but I do have dry spots, and he tried the dewy one on me and I absolutely love it. He didn't set it, so I feel like I already loved it without the setting powder, so I just imagine, okay, if it has setting powder, it's probably going to be even like better. This is the new one. The bottle is taller and the lid is, yeah, it's definitely taller. They are both, I believe, the same ounces. This is actually, this one has less. This is 1 fluid ounce and the other one is 1.3 fluid ounces. And the matching of our color number is a little bit different. So in the old one I was a 21, and this one is I'm a 2 and 5, because now they have the different bases. So I'm more of a neutral-ish beige, so I got the 2-5N. So I do like they have the different finishes now, and they have a huge range, I think, for Dior, because now they have both the different finishes plus the neutrals and yellow undertones or beige undertones. This one, however, which is what they were marketing it as, is that it has SPF, whereas the old one has a 0 SPF. So a little SPF is always a good thing in foundation, because when you're out in that sun, you need to protect your skin. This claims to be a 24-hour wear radiant foundation, perfection and hydration, concentrated floral skincare with sunscreen. When I tried it, it didn't really smell. I hope it doesn't smell, because if you guys have seen some of my previous videos, scented products really gets to me, so I don't remember it like, you know, having a strong scent. But anyways, I'm gonna try this out today, and I will do some I will do some check-ins during the day of like the wear of it, and I'm actually gonna do to test it out, I think I'm gonna try and not set it. I might do like another day where I do set the foundation, kind of include that in this video, so it will be like not just today but like a couple days. I'm gonna prime like half my face. I'll let that set in, and then I'm just gonna lay the other side. I probably should have shaked it a little bit, because I see like some little bubbles, so it's probably wise to shake it, which I did not do. I feel like this foundation is super like smooth and gentle. It's kind of weird to describe a foundation, but it feels really light, honestly, I don't feel like I'm putting on heavy foundation, even though this is a 24-hour wear. It doesn't say it's full coverage, but the guy did tell me that it is something that's blendable and buildable. I do smell it. It's just a fresh, a very fresh, really light floral scent, and that's a good thing. I hope it doesn't like bother me, but if I get a headache, I think I will know why, and that's gonna really suck. Oh yeah, okay, now I can really smell it. I think just one coverage is decent if you still kind of want that natural look. But I think we could probably do another one. I'll shake it this time. I do hope the scent doesn't linger because I can still smell it. Well, obviously I'm, you know, putting more on. I know like Chanel foundations are a bit scented as well, but I've been able to use them. But I don't think they kind of like market it like how this one had, it actually had on there like a floral skincare. I don't think the other ones do that, so we'll see. I think once I use this one up, I will probably be down to try the matte finish. It does feel a little bit more thicker. Now that I did the second layer and the blending process, you can kind of tell, because when you're blending, you'll feel the thicker consistency, but it's not bad. I do like this. Maybe next time I'll try like a beauty sponge instead of a brush. I honestly just go back and forth when I'm doing my foundation. Sometimes I'm really into like a beauty blender, other times I'm just into sponges, or I'm sorry, not sponges, brushes. So it kind of just is like, just depends on how I feel at the time. I have been using a dry sponge for my concealer. I normally always set my concealer, but right now, because I said I wouldn't set the face, I'm just like, what do I do? I'm gonna go and finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright guys, makeup is finished. I will say at this point, it's been a few minutes since it's been on my face. I think that the second layer did make it more of a fuller coverage. It definitely shows it's not like cakey, but I can actually kind of feel it, and maybe it's because I didn't do like a setting powder like I normally do, but I feel like I kind of feel it. And definitely for sure this is very florally. I don't know if it's because I added the Chanel bronzer that has that scent as well, but I am smelling a scent, like a florally scent, and I'm a little nervous because it makes me kind of want to set the foundation because I feel like it's going to start bothering me, but I'm going to do my best to not, since it's like a dewy finish, or dewier. It says it's a skin glow, so hopefully, I think once I try it again, I might just do one coverage instead of two. I'll just do one layer and use some setting powder and try that out. But right now, I think it looks beautiful. I think it's great, but I want to see how it wears out for the day. And I'm hoping that the little florally scent will go away after, you know, like I'm out and about and doing things. So I will be checking in later and giving you guys an update to see how it is wearing. Hey guys, so it is currently 2:54 p.m. and I've had this on now for a couple hours, so about 5 hours, and I think it still looks pretty dewy. I'm not much of like a dewy fan, so I just kind of like want to powder, and I don't like the feeling of like no setting powder. So it is a little bit interesting. I feel like it's wearing good so far. No complaints. I do feel like I feel a little bit oily, but that's normally how I feel if I don't wear any powder. I think it's holding up good so far, so we'll give it another couple hours and we'll see. As far as the scent from the foundation, I did smell it for a little while, but I feel like it's very minor, and I feel like it's not there anymore, so that's a good thing because I didn't want to have a headache. And my head is slightly hurting, but I don't know if it's that. I was just really hungry and we ate late, so that is the update for now. So I'll check in a little later. Hey guys, it is now 6 p.m. and this is what my makeup is looking like. It has actually broke apart kind of here, but that tends to happen with pretty much every single what do you call it, foundations that I do use. That usually the oils from my face usually tends to break apart here. So I do have it, and I feel like it kind of looks a little patchy. I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I feel like overall it's not bad, but it does look a little patchy and it does look a little bit oily, and I really want to touch it up, but I just kind of just want to see how it holds up. I feel like if we do wear a setting powder, it does tend to lock in the foundation and it helps it to last longer. So I think I'm just gonna blot my face and then hopefully that helps. Alrighty guys, it is now 10:50. It's been many hours, and I literally today, after I did my makeup, I went to church, then we went to lunch, we came home, I took a nap, then I went to my friend's house for Super Bowl. I think earlier in the video I was saying like I wasn't going anywhere, but then this was last minute plans that came up, so I went to my friend's for the Super Bowl, and now we have the final look of the makeup. I think that it definitely deoxidized, and I feel like it's not as thick as when I first, or not, I shouldn't say thick. Well, yeah, I guess for like a better word, it's not as thick or full coverage as it was when I first, actually I don't know, I don't think it was full coverage, it was like medium coverage, and it's pretty much like a light layer now. I can see like here, it almost looks like I have no foundation on. Definitely gone from my nose, and I see it kind of like breaking apart up here. So definitely I would prefer to set the foundation, and tomorrow I think I might try again with the setting powder and probably just one layer instead of two. I do feel like anytime I wear or have tried like dewy finish foundations, I run into this issue where it deoxidizes and it doesn't last as long as I would like. So that is the test of day one with the dewy finish and no setting powder. Hey guys, I'm actually wearing the foundation again today, and I do have setting powder on this time. So far it is now 8:07. I had this on by 6:45, so far I'm liking it. Guys, so it is a different day. I've been trying to record this video, but it just has not happened. But I do want to say that I am wearing the foundation today. It's currently 7 p.m. I've been wearing it since about 7 a.m. So it's been 12 hours. And I did just do one layer with some setting powder and like pretty much every single foundation that I have worn. Right in my T-zone area, it does get oily, which I said I did set it with a powder. But this is normal for my T-zone, and overall I think it does look very nice, and it was a light layer. I do feel like on the forehead it has kind of deoxidized as well, so I don't see as much here, but I still can see for the overall of my face. But so far I am loving it. The scent is a little bit, it's not so strong, but I did use like two other products, like my setting powder, my bronzer, both had a scent, so all three combined. It was kind of bothering me earlier, but it wasn't like really bad. So that is something to consider if you are sensitive to scents. But overall, I think it is a nice foundation.